The technology capital of the country might not be where you think. More and more signs are pointing to Texas as more tech companies say they're moving operations to the Lone Star State. This has led to no small degree of hand-wringing in Northern California, where they like to think of themselves as tech's epicenter. Scott Cohn is there. How's Silicon Valley dealing with the vacancies there, Scott?
Well, you know, Shep, it's not so new that Texas steals away California companies, but the pace is clearly picking up, and it's the names that are going. Behind me is Oracle, the glass towers of Oracle, sort of an iconic site in Silicon Valley, making business software here that founded 43 years ago in California. But it's not the headquarters anymore. As of this month, the headquarters is in Austin, Texas. Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
This place has been synonymous with technology almost since William Hewlett and David Packard started their electronics business in a Palo Alto garage in the 30s. Now, a spin-off of that very company, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, is moving its headquarters out of California to Texas, one of 15 companies moving their headquarters there from California in 2020, according to one Texas Economic Development Group. That's up 36% from last year, including some household names. Other California companies are expanding in Texas. In a pandemic where many workers are finding they can do their jobs from anywhere, companies are finding new flexibility too.
The pandemic has taught us a lot of things, and those changes are going to be permanent and lasting.
In Silicon Valley, they're trying to put a brave face on it.
When I look at the cluster we have here around innovation and all that feeds into that, I don't see any better place to operate and do business and expand and grow, period.
It's true no state has more colleges and universities or attracts more research dollars or venture capital. But Texas, no slouch in those areas either, says it trumps them all when it comes to low regulation and low cost. Texas boosters say a company like Oracle can save 32% on operating costs by making the move.
Texas has a great story to tell and a lot of very positive assets from our talent pool, a reasonable regulatory climate.
None of that lost on Silicon Valley.
I do think it's a wake-up call.
For now, it seems Texas has more swagger than ever.
Well, we'll say Texas is the new frontier.
Now, it's worth pointing out that a lot of these big companies, Oracle, HPE, they're not leaving Silicon Valley, not at all, not cutting jobs or anything like that. It's just that the headquarters are going elsewhere. And that's a key point as California tries to figure its way out of this. And Oracle's founder, billionaire CEO Larry Ellison, he is leaving California, but he's going to a state that leads for quality of life, Hawaii. Shep?
Scott, you measure the states every year for CNBC's Top States for Business report. By the numbers, does Texas live up to all the swagger?
To some degree it does, Shep. We know that it has a big and diverse economy. It has a great infrastructure. There's a lot going on there. It also has a very strong workforce. But there are issues. There are things like health care and inclusiveness, things like that. And when it comes to the cost of doing business, which everybody's talking about, yes, Texas has no corporate income tax, no individual income tax, but Texas does still have property taxes, and when it comes to cost of doing business, it really falls pretty much right in the middle. Shep?
Scott, thanks. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.